So there are some honest to God serious things going on in wrestling. I mean, Rocky Romero.
Are there?
Well, Rocky popped up on Full Keg, and it does have me wondering, with all the references to New Japan, have you gotten any feedback from them about this? Like, have they said, "Oh, cool," or have they said, "What the fuck are you doing?" type of thing?
We're talking ShopAMania.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I mean, I know they're watching. You're probably like,
Because he got billed.
yeah.
Right though, Rock. It's almost like though, like I don't know how to say this. Like me and Gallows have such a good relationship with like the people that are in the higher ups in New Japan Pro Wrestling, and I was there for so long.
Right.
I almost feel like they're giving Rock a pass on all this. Like
A little bit.
I
Okay.
don't
wonder. Because, I mean, I have talked to people like Davey Boy Smith Jr., who he wanted to work Impact a couple years ago, and they're like, no. And when he asked why, they said, Jeff Jarrett fucked us over. And he's like, he ain't here. He ain't there anymore. Like, but then he's like, well, they did screw with Okada. They switched tag titles without even asking New Japan. But that was before this regime. So
new management.
Like, do you?
Yeah,
see-
we're working on repairing all this.
Yeah.
Just give us time.
So that kind of led to a question I had for Rocky. Chris Bay is working like the Super J Cup. Do you think that like his performance or how he does there, even though it's a bit of a different wing, is that important in rebuilding that bridge?
You know, I think it's, you know, just him being involved is obviously, you know, important to rebuilding a relationship with Impact and New Japan. And, you know, I've got to say, like you said, with the Full Keg special, me being a part of it was a big deal. Even, you know, Impact being so cool with shouting out New Japan Strong and New Japan World, you know, on the special as well. I think, you know, it just, you know, little steps here and there, you know, like, you know, I don't know what's going to happen in the future, obviously, but I think it's definitely moving in the right direction. And there's they've definitely are more friendly than they have been for a very long time. You know, that's for certain. And I think it's a testament to the Good Brothers and their relationship with both companies and how they, you know, they're so important for both companies. And they, you know, the respect is deep there. And I think they have a lot to do with it as well.
Yeah, it seems it seems like this regime seems more inclined to want to do that. I mean, I know there was the Access New Japan situation as well, which, you know, a lot of us wish that it was still on Access. I mean, we got to hear Carl Anderson curse all the time on TV.
Sure did.
That was the shocker to me. The first episode when Carl
Those
Anderson
fucks and shits right there.
walked through and he goes, "Well, fuck," and I was like, "What? They're allowed to do this? Like what?"
That's why that was part of the Bullet Club love. Like you actually got to see us just be us for a little bit, and then it got to be on TV like that. And I think all that's going to be repaired as well because there's a whole new regime at Impact right now. And I think us us moonwalking into Impact and being so close with the higher ups there, and then with Rock being working with us and us being close with the higher ups in New Japan as well. We're all working really hard to repair everything. And like I think by 2021. By the summer of 2021, there's going to be a lot of big shit that's happened by then, especially once we can get the world open back up.
And
Game changer.
Do you remember when Gato pulled us aside and said, Chado Gallows, please? He said, yes, Gato-san, please. American TV, baby, no more fuck. We're just going, fuck.
Yeah. I go, oh, man, okay.
Okay.
oh, man.
So for a short while, I stopped cussing.